The world is witnessing a rapid AI revolution, one that is transforming our daily lives in ways both visible and invisible. From bustling city centers to quiet suburban homes, artificial intelligence is becoming an integral part of how we live, work, and interact with technology. With tools like ChatGPT and other advanced AI systems, the way we work, learn, and even communicate is evolving at an unprecedented pace. Students are using AI to enhance their studies, professionals are collaborating with intelligent assistants, and families are relying on smart devices to manage their homes. But beneath this wave of innovation lies a hidden cost, a dramatic surge in demand for powerful computer hardware, especially memory chips and high-performance processors. These components are the backbone of modern AI, enabling the complex computations that drive everything from language models to self-driving cars. AI data centers, the digital engines powering this revolution, are consuming vast quantities of these chips. The sheer scale of their operations is straining the global supply chain, making it harder for manufacturers to keep up with demand. As a result, manufacturers are now prioritizing the production of high-profit AI components, often at the expense of everyday electronics. This means fewer chips are available for products like personal computers, smartphones, tablets, and even automobiles, which all rely on the same essential hardware. This scarcity is having a direct impact on consumers, driving up prices for a wide range of devices. Whether you're shopping for a new laptop, upgrading your phone, or looking for a gaming console, you may notice that prices are higher than ever before. In fact, RAM prices have soared by up to 300% in some markets, making it significantly more expensive to build or upgrade computers. This price surge is not limited to memory alone. Solid-state drives, which are essential for fast storage in modern devices, have also seen steep price increases. For many consumers, this means paying much more for the same amount of storage, or having to settle for less. The impact of this hardware crunch is widespread. Nearly every electronic device, from the phone in your pocket to the car in your driveway, is affected. Even industries like healthcare and education, which depend on affordable technology, are feeling the strain. Experts warn that these higher prices could persist for years as the demand for AI continues to grow. The global supply chain is struggling to adapt, and it may take significant time and investment before the situation stabilizes. So, the next time you shop for a laptop, phone, or any electronic device, be prepared to pay more than you might expect. The effects of the AI boom are being felt at every level of the market, from manufacturers to everyday consumers. The AI boom is reshaping the entire electronics market, and consumers everywhere are feeling the pinch. For many, upgrading to the latest technology is becoming a luxury rather than a routine purchase. The era of cheap, powerful tech may be on hold for the foreseeable future. As AI continues to advance, the unseen costs of progress are becoming impossible to ignore, reminding us that every technological leap comes with its own set of challenges. To understand why the prices of your favorite gadgets keep climbing, let's take a closer look at the economics behind memory chips, the tiny but crucial components inside almost every electronic device you use. These chips are the unsung heroes powering everything from your smartphone to your laptop, and even the car you drive. Their journey from factory to your hands is shaped by a delicate balance of supply and demand. Think of memory chips as the flour for bakers, absolutely essential for making the bread of the tech world. Just as no bakery can function without flour, no modern device can run without memory chips. They're the basic ingredient that makes your phone store photos, your computer run programs, and your car's navigation system work. Without them, the digital world would grind to a halt. For many years, the supply of memory chips was relatively stable. As technology advanced, manufacturers found ways to make chips faster and cheaper, leading to a steady drop in prices. This meant that gadgets became more affordable and powerful with each passing year, fueling the tech boom we've all enjoyed. But now, a new player has entered the scene, the booming artificial intelligence industry. AI companies are building massive data centers that require enormous amounts of memory to process information and train complex algorithms. These data centers are so hungry for memory chips that they're willing to pay top dollar, often outbidding traditional buyers. In response, chipmakers are shifting their production lines to prioritize these lucrative AI orders. This means fewer chips are available for the companies that make your everyday electronics like PCs, smartphones, and even cars. The supply that once seemed plentiful is now being redirected to feed the AI boom. The result? Companies that make consumer electronics are suddenly finding themselves in fierce competition for a shrinking pool of memory chips. PC makers, smartphone giants, and automakers are all scrambling to secure enough supply to keep their production lines moving. When demand for memory chips outpaces the available supply, prices don't just inch up, they can spike dramatically. It's a classic case of too many buyers chasing too few goods, and the marketplace responds with higher prices. As companies pay more to secure the memory chips they need, those extra costs don't just disappear. They're passed along the chain, eventually landing in your lap as higher prices for the gadgets you want to buy. That's why you might notice your next phone or laptop costing more than you expected. Even if you never use AI directly, its explosive growth is quietly making your everyday tech more expensive. The effects ripple outwards, touching everyone who relies on electronics, whether for work, school, or entertainment. The competition for memory chips is now fiercer than ever, and it's making headlines around the world. Shortages and price hikes are becoming common topics in financial news, as analysts warn of ongoing challenges in the tech supply chain. The deep pockets of the AI sector are reshaping the entire memory chip market. Their willingness to pay premium prices is setting new benchmarks, forcing other industries to adapt or risk falling behind. This is a perfect example of how a boom in one field, like AI, can have unexpected consequences for your wallet in another. The tech world is deeply interconnected, and changes in one area can send shockwaves through the entire ecosystem. The ripple effect is real, and it's only growing stronger. As AI continues to expand, expect its influence on memory chip prices and the cost of your favorite gadgets to keep rising. The Raspberry Pi, once a budget-friendly favorite for students, tinkerers, and hobbyists around the world, has long been celebrated for making computing accessible to all. Its low price and versatility open doors for countless projects, from simple coding experiments to complex robotics and home automation. For years, it was the go-to device for anyone eager to learn, invent, or simply play with technology without breaking the bank. But today, the Raspberry Pi finds itself caught in the crosshairs of a global crisis: the AI-driven memory shortage. As artificial intelligence continues to boom, demand for high-performance memory chips has skyrocketed, leaving traditional markets scrambling to keep up. The impact is clear. Prices for models like the Raspberry Pi 5, especially those equipped with 16 GB of memory, have surged dramatically, jumping over 70% in a matter of months. What once cost under $120 now commands a hefty $205 price tag, putting it out of reach for many who once relied on its affordability. This marks the second major price hike in just 3 months, a trend that's sending shockwaves through the maker and educational communities. The steady climb in costs is making it harder for schools, clubs, and individuals to keep up with their tech ambitions. The main culprit behind these increases: soaring costs for LPDDR4 memory chips, the very heart of modern computing devices. In the past year alone, prices for these chips have more than doubled, driven by insatiable demand from AI companies and data centers. Eben Upton, Raspberry Pi's co-founder, has addressed the issue publicly, explaining that the company had no choice but to raise prices. He emphasized that the decision was made reluctantly, as the company's mission has always been to keep technology accessible and affordable. While entry-level Raspberry Pi models remain relatively affordable, the higher-end versions now find themselves competing directly with more powerful mini PCs. This shift blurs the line between the Pi and other compact computers, forcing buyers to weigh performance against price more carefully than ever before. The value proposition that once made the Raspberry Pi a no-brainer is now in question. Buyers are being forced to reconsider their options, comparing specs, prices, and long-term usability in a way that wasn't necessary just a year ago. The future of Raspberry Pi pricing remains uncertain, with ongoing supply chain disruptions and no clear end to the memory shortage in sight. There's no guarantee that prices will return to their former lows anytime soon. Makers, educators, and tech enthusiasts now face tough decisions. Should they pay more for the hardware they love, switch to alternative platforms, or put their projects on hold until the market stabilizes? For many, these choices could mean the difference between launching a new idea and shelving it indefinitely. The Raspberry Pi's struggle is a clear and tangible example of how the explosive appetite for AI hardware is rippling out to affect everyday consumers. What was once a niche concern for big tech companies is now hitting classrooms, workshops, and living rooms worldwide. The result? A tool that was once synonymous with accessibility and innovation has become a pricier investment, forcing a rethink of what's possible for those on a budget. As the memory crunch continues, the landscape for tech enthusiasts, educators, and makers everywhere is changing. The hope is that in time, innovation and supply will catch up, restoring the Raspberry Pi's place as the affordable heart of the DIY tech world. The AI boom is driving up the cost of personal computers. Memory chips, essential for every PC, are now in short supply and much more expensive. Major brands are warning of price hikes. New laptops and desktops could cost up to 20% more soon. Memory and storage now make up a bigger slice of the total cost, squeezing manufacturers' margins. Whether you buy a pre-built system or build your own, expect to pay more for RAM and SSDs. The days of steadily falling PC prices are on pause. This shift affects everyone, from families to tech enthusiasts. The economics of personal computing are being fundamentally reshaped. Consumers must adjust their expectations and their budgets. The memory chip shortage is squeezing smartphone makers too. Memory is vital for every phone, and its rising cost is forcing tough choices. Most companies will pass these costs to consumers, making new phones pricier. Some may keep prices steady by reducing specs, less RAM or storage for the same price. Either way, you're paying more or getting less value. This trend affects all price ranges from budget to flagship models. The AI industry's demand is making it harder for phone makers to compete. Consumers face higher prices or compromises in their next device. The memory chip crunch is now slowing down the automotive industry. Modern cars rely on memory chips for everything from infotainment to driver assist features. Shortages are causing production delays and longer wait times for new vehicles. Cars packed with tech are hit hardest, as they need more of the scarce chips. Expect higher prices for new cars, especially those loaded with digital features. The AI boom's ripple effect is now being felt on the showroom floor. Even smart TVs aren't immune to the AI-driven memory shortage. TVs now rely on advanced memory chips for streaming, apps, and voice controls. The cost of RAM for TVs has jumped by up to 50%, raising production costs. Manufacturers like Samsung are warning of price hikes for new models. The trend of bigger, smarter, cheaper TVs may be reversing. You might pay more for your next TV, or get less powerful hardware for the same price. The AI sector's demand is disrupting the home entertainment market. The AI industry's hunger for memory chips is creating a global component shortage. Chipmakers are prioritizing massive, profitable AI orders over smaller consumer electronics. This shift has caused RAM prices to triple and LPDDR4 costs to double. It's not a raw material shortage, but a manufacturing bottleneck. Building new chip factories takes years, so relief won't come quickly. For now, AI's deep pockets are winning the global tug-of-war for resources. Consumer tech companies must pay premium prices or risk falling behind. The new reality: higher costs and tighter supply for everyone else. Experts predict high memory chip prices will persist into 2026 as AI demand keeps rising. The era of ever cheaper, more powerful tech is on hold. Companies hope prices will drop once supply catches up, but there's no clear timeline. In the meantime, consumers should budget more and be strategic with tech purchases. Delaying upgrades or comparing specs will be more important than ever. The AI boom is fundamentally reshaping the hardware market, and your wallet will feel it. Progress in AI comes with a price, and for now, that price is higher for everyone.